Hello you guys, welcome to my channel. If you have not seen this face before, I want to welcome you. Point out that I am at over 200 subscribers now, so thanks so much. You gotta celebrate all the wins. Okay. This little look for Valentine's Day, it's kind of a play off of a look I did a couple weeks ago, so if you want to see how I did this, please keep watching. I have that feeling where it's like you haven't actually physically done your makeup, but you just feel like it's gonna be a good makeup day. To prime my eye, I mixed my P. Louise base with my NYX the Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer. So I have not set my eyelids. Anywho, so I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered palette. Sandalwood color here. And alright, so another thing is, I'm gonna take it on a fluffier brush as well. So another thing is I've been ordering like different brushes from Amazon and playing around with those. I know a lot of people ask me as far as like what my favorite brushes are, whatever, and sometimes are kind of like, I don't know, just with the pandemic, a lot of people are just not a fan of spending a lot on brushes, which I totally understand, and I think honestly some affordable options are always great to have. So if you guys want me to like kind of just go over some of like the brushes that I've been finding on Amazon and like review them for you, let me know as well. Next color I'm gonna go Anteater, which is this guy here. So I'm actually going to switch and do a slightly smaller crease fluffy brush. You really want to integrate the two colors, because the whole goal of like really blended eyeshadow is you want to be able to see definition between each color, but not necessarily where color starts and where it stops. You want it to flow. Some people like always ask me how long it takes to do my makeup, and I never pay attention. Okay, so it's like 9, okay, I'll show you. Currently 9:34. All right, and yeah, we'll see at the end of this how long it takes. Whole way you build up depth of color, you add interest to the eye, all of that is literally by repetition and just blending in colors, blending in multiple complementary colors. That's kind of a color wheel thing that we'll get into later, but the whole reason you do that is just to add like more interest to the eye, you know. So it's not just like obviously if it's a simple look you can use a couple colors, get away with it, but if you really want like an intricate detailed eye, you're gonna have to build it up with quite a few colors. So I'm going with that same brush and I'm going to kind of start to pack this color on the outer. So it's easier when you put that color down first and have it blended out, because then you already know exactly where it's gonna go. If you start off with just a lot of color, you just have to keep blending. Next thing you know, it's in your eyebrow, and it's just like, oh, I can't save that. You did it to yourself. You're gonna add a little risque into crease as well. So I switched to a much smaller brush. We'll take a couple brushes at a time and just go back and forth playing with it. I'm gonna mix a little sandalwood and henna, these two. This fling color right here. We're gonna take a little on the middle finger and we are going to just start to rub-a-dub-dub. Let's go on with pink diamond color right here. Now let's put this on the inner, really inner corner and see what happens. Looks a little like wet. Oh, but in camera. Oh, that is pretty. Very pretty. This is so pretty. This is coming out really pretty and I'm really enjoying this. So I'm looking at the little monitor. Okay, so let's add some eyeliner. I'm using my Tartiste clay paint liner. Okay, so I'm going to use the Maybelline Sky High mascara. Okay, so I've been seeing this everywhere, and then my homegirl Ashley used it, and I was like, all right, I'm going to use this now. She recommends using the quick set, so if Ashley got it, I have to get it and try it. So I'm going to try the Eylure Definition lashes. Okay, so I always wait to do my bottom lash line, so I'm done with my actual whole face. So now we get to the face. I'm really excited about it. So the Morphe Foundation Primer in the Equalizer. If you watched my Morphe video, you will see that I actually really liked this primer, and I'm actually going to use the Morphe foundation again. If you want to see my whole review, make sure you check it out. Color correcting with my e.l.f. concealer. Morphe foundation onto the brush. Of the Juvias Place concealer in the color number 9, and I like to use this because this is a little bit closer to my skin tone. So this is going to help when we add any other concealer over top to just have it blend. A lot of the times your face is just so many different shades, hues, tones, etc. So it's like you can't just realistically put like 1 or 2 products and expect it to mimic your whole face. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not gonna work. Pretty, and it just adds a base for whatever color we add on. My favorite is the Tan Neutral, which is very light, from e.l.f. And then also the Tan Deep Sand from Tarte, the creaseless concealer. And they look so light, but I promise you it's not so bad. new powder today, which kind of scared, kind of not. So I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder. It's the matte and poreless powder. I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush. It's like a fluffy tapered brush, and it is a little light, but it's super similar to the Dior powder I use. So I'm just going to start. So y'all know I do not bake. Personally, I do not like the way it looks on me. I feel like when you bake sometimes you just have such a high, it's just a liability. Okay, so now what I do is I usually like to, I was gonna do a cream contour bronzer situation, but I'm not going to because I just set my face. So powder it is. Cocoa Naughty powder. I've been using this lately and I really like it. Go right up under, like I'm literally pressing this into where my jaw dips in. I guess Makeup Shayla did do this thing that I kind of wanted to try. We'll see how this goes. So I'm going to take a little flat brush. And she just kind of like goes through and creates a little line. Let that sit. If that's baking, then guess what? We are baking. Sephora Micro Smooth and Deep. Okay, ooh, she is looking cute. Okay, so we're gonna go in with a little bit of Big Bang, which is a NYX matte blush, and y'all know I love me some NYX blushes. So I also like to do this with my face relax, because if you start smiling and moving around your face, it's not gonna sit the same. So I'm gonna use the Nars Orgasm Illuminating Loose Powder. Y'all have seen me use this before, and when I say this is an extremely potent product, please believe. It looks like this, okay? I just go right literally on the cap, that's all you need. Tap the crap out of it. And sometimes I'll add it kind of like not all the way in here, but I'll add it like a little halfway out. So now for the waterline, we're actually gonna do, I grabbed this pencil from NYX and we're gonna use this in the waterline. So I'm going to take mascara. So I always take a makeup wipe and just the Sephora lip liner in the color Molasses. Yeah, Molasses. Okay, so let's use some ABH Trouble, because it's kind of a mauve-y neutral color. little bit more pinky. What can we add? I'm really not a pink girl, so I don't know. Let's add a little bit of, what are you? Bedtime Flirt from, it's a NYX liquid like lingerie. Alright, so now let's add a little bit. I've been wanting to try this Fenty Gloss Bomb Cream in the color Fenty Glow. So let's just use that and see what happens. At the worst, if it sucks, I'm just gonna take it off. So it really doesn't matter. Ooh, she cute. All right, let me go fix that little bit of lace and I'm gonna be right back. If you are not excited about your makeup when you're doing it, you should find a way to get excited. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. Yeah, so it's 11:02 now and I started my makeup at like 9:30. So that just kind of tells you about how long it takes to like really sit down and beat your face. So if it's taking you upwards of like 30 minutes, girl, you gotta trust the process. Other than that, I hope you really enjoyed watching. Like, I have so much fun making these videos, you guys. So if you did enjoy it, please definitely leave me a comment below and yeah, give me a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. And even if you want to show your friends, share it and all of that, that helps me out so much. So thank you guys, and yeah, see you next video.